Hey everybody, welcome back here to A Place to Heal. My name is Marie. I'm wearing this shirt today for a reason. I'm getting ready to go to the gym. And I wanted to show you guys how to do Lugel's iodine. This doesn't work with other iodines, but it works great with a potassium iodide iodine. Okay, so I'm sorry if I keep calling it iodine. I've been calling it iodine my whole entire life since my grandmother raised me. She was always, come here honey, let's put some iodine on you, and it just stuck in my brain. And I know it's pronounced iodine, but it's just force of habit. Sorry. All right, so I'm going to show you how to take care of pain, because you know there's times I'm getting ready to go to the gym and I'm going to lift up today, so I'm going to go overhead. So usually when this does not just apply for if you go to the gym, this applies for anything that you have pain. If you have ligament pain, if you have bone pain, if you have joint pain, this works like a dream. Okay, so what I do is like today, like I said, I'm going up. Let me switch my microphone here down because I don't want to keep hitting the microphone and sending noise your way. Okay, so what I do is right there is where my pain is, okay? Because I have really bad rotator cuff. So when I go up, you know, that joint moves a lot. So it really hurts. So what I do, let me see if I can do this on camera without getting it everywhere. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my bottle of iodine and I'm going to try to empty it as much as possible to where I only have like one little drop in there. Okay, then I'm going to go to right where the pain is. So this is great for your shoulders. Usually when I squat, I will do it on my knees. If I also have what's called a heel bump, which when I run, it's very painful. So, you know, especially if I use the wrong shoes or whatever. So I will put it on the heel bump to stop the pain so that I can run. And if I squat, I put it on my knees. So you know, if I'm going to do anything that it requires this movement, I put it on my elbows if my elbows hurt. So anywhere you have pain, this works. So what I'm going to do is all you're going to do is 1 drop, 2 drops tops. Never go more than 2 drops. So I'm going to go 1, 2, whoops, and there it went. That's what I didn't want. Ooh, because that's going to leak down. All right. And then you're going to rub it in. Do not use your hands. Do not use a cotton ball. You want to use this. Okay. And you're going to spread it right over the area. If you're going to you're going to let it dry. If you want to do your knees, you do the same way. Get your knees up and don't have them bent over, you know, because you don't want it to drop, because the minute it spreads, it's a good thing that I decided to wear this top because it will stain this top. It has already stained this top. If you're wearing anything white, it's going to stain it. If it drops on your bathroom floor, it's going to stain it. Anywhere that iodine touches, it's going to stain. Okay, so you can kind of see the stain. This stain will go away. So you just let it air dry. And once it's completely air dry, there we go. You're done. Within 5 minutes, you are going to have complete relief. That relief is going to last you a good 6 to 8 hours. Now, some people that I work with that have pain in their joints, you know, arthritis or whatever, you can put it on your joints. I mean, if your pain is right here, then put a drop right there and rub it in, you know, same thing. So it depends on where that joint pain is, where that muscle pain is. Mainly it's joints, ligaments, and bone. So this works really great for those 3. So if you know that you have a ligament pain or a joint pain or a bone pain, this is what you want to do. Okay, because I guarantee you 5 minutes, I can already feel it. It's already working. And it hasn't even been 5 minutes. I can already move that arm great. Okay, I'm ready to go. And I'm going to be good until this evening. And the pain might come back a little bit. So I know that a lot of you will be tempted to, hey, it works so great in the morning. I'm going to go ahead and at 8 o'clock at night, I'm going to add 2 more drops to get rid of the pain. You don't want to do that. Okay, because when you do that, iodine, it's very, it makes you hyper, you know, it gives you a lot of energy. So you will end up staying awake at night if you use it after 4 o'clock. So, you know, if you're going to use it, make sure you use it in the morning. And second of all is it has to build up. So today the pain might come back at 6. Tomorrow the pain might come back at 6. You know, 2 weeks from now, the pain is still coming back at 6. 3 weeks from now, the pain is not coming back till 9, right? A month from now, the pain won't come back till 11, right? And then, you know, 2 months from now, as you're building up that iodine tolerance, you know, you won't feel that pain until the next day, you know, until it's time. So as that iodine builds up in the bones and it builds up in the ligaments and it builds up, you know, in all the other areas, your muscles and everything else, oh man, that feels good. You know, it starts building up and the pain, doesn't come as often. So you might get to the point where you might only have to use it every so often, every, you know, 3 to 4 days or whatever. But this is great iodine therapy for pain. I have not found anything that works as well. But now I want to show you something. Okay, so I have a chemist that makes my iodine, and I appreciate you. I know you're watching. I appreciate you. Because let me tell you, a lady says, I had a woman that said, oh, I love your products. You know, they work so much better than other products. And then I had another lady tell me, oh, you know, I buy my iodine from other places. So let me get a good dropper full of each. All right. This one is mine. Okay. I label it in green so I know that it's mine. This little yellow one, I'm not going to say where it's from, is also and they're both 2%. All right. So I want to show you something. Let me see if I can get close enough without dripping it all over the. Okay. So I'm going to get my. Let me get my 2 droppers full. Okay. I want you to see that. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. This one's mine. This one. So I contacted my chemist. And I said, hey, how come your iodine is so dark? How come theirs is so light? How come yours is so red? How come theirs is kind of orangey? What is going on here? Theirs is watered down. That's simple. That's what he told me. Theirs is watered down. So when iodine is watered down, or when iodine gets old, it doesn't have that beautiful. You see here. See that nice, beautiful red, dark color? Okay. When it's watered down or it starts getting old on their shelves, it's going to get that orangey color. Can you see that? And it gets lighter. Right? You can see it when they're next to each other. So I don't want to mix them up because I appreciate mine. So you want to make sure. Because here's the thing, I have a lot of people that I say, hey, use this, this really works. And then they'll contact me like 2 or 3 weeks later and they say, Marie, it's not working. You know, I don't understand why it's not working for me. And I'm like, I don't either, because, you know, I've had like 98% you know, success rate with it. So I don't understand why it's not working for you. Well, you know, they order from these companies online that make these in bulk, tons of bulk. You know, and then they charge you $10. And hey, you know, of course they're charging you $10 because the stuff is not going to be as potent. It's not going to be as good. This isn't 2%, you know. And that's what I told him. I'm actually going to send this bottle to him so he can actually test it and tell me what percentage is actually in this bottle. So, because I want to know. So that's just for my own benefit. But, you know, they both are 2%, 2% USP, 2%, solution, 2% iodine, but they look completely different, okay? Even the bottles are darker. This one's darker. So, you get what you pay for. And if you go out, you're going to pay 10 for this one, you're going to pay 20 for this one, right? But this one is watered down. You're probably going to get the benefits, but it's not going to be after a week. It's not going to be after 10 minutes. It's not going to be after 3 months. It's going to take you 6-8 months. So either way, you're going to end up buying 2 bottles and paying the $20 anyway. So it doesn't really matter. So for those, my fellow weightlifters, my fellow bodybuilders, if you have pain, I know especially the older ones, you start, your joints, they wear out just like anything does on a car. Your brakes wear out. Everything wears out if you use it a lot. So this is a great way to deal with that, especially if you're going to lift and you have shoulder pain, or if you're going to squat, you have knee pain, or, if you're doing anything that's tricep related or bicep related and it hurts your elbows, do that, put it on your elbow. Just put that 1 drop on there, rub it in. All you need is 1 to 2 drops. Never use more, because I know a lot of people that sit there and say, oh, if 2 is good, 4 is it's going to last me longer. That's not the way this stuff works. Okay. 2 tops. Okay. If both of your knees are giving you problems, then you want to put 1 drop on each knee. That's it. Now later on, if you've been doing this for 3 months, if you've been doing iodine therapy for 3 months, go ahead and go up to 2 drops. You've been doing it 3 months, go ahead and go up to 3 drops. You've been doing it 4 months, go ahead and go up to 4 drops. You can actually go up to 5 drops, or 10 drops. I've even gone up to 10 drops, but you have to work your way up there. I cannot stress this enough. If you decide, and this is your caution right here, because, in front of my videos, I always say, I'm not responsible. I'm going to tell you this, and then it's on you. Okay, if you decide that if 2 is good, 10 is better, and I'm going to use 10, there's a good chance you're going to end up in the hospital, okay? Because there's such a thing as a bromide dump that happens, and if you've been a person who eats a lot of pastries, a lot of bread, a lot of bromide basically, and you decide you want to throw 10 drops on at once, and you're going to shock your thyroid, with that much iodine all at once, and you're going to shock that bromide all at once, you're going to end up putting yourself in the hospital. And I have known people who have done that because they did not listen. So trust me, 1 drop a month. If you want to go up, that's great, but do it monthly. So this month, 1 drop. And if it made you feel good, and once you build up that iodine in those muscles, once you build it up in those ligaments, once you build it up in those bones, you're going to notice that the pain is not going to come as often. Okay. I do hip thrusts on Friday, so I will put it on my hip, right? Because, as you get older, you got that hip joint there that kind of bothers you. So, I lay down and I'll put it right on my hip. So anywhere there is movement, shoulders, elbows, knees, ankles, hips, anything that's, that bothers you, you can use 1 drop. Next month, use 2. Month after that, use 3. You can go up to 10 if you want, to start building it up. And that way you don't have to do it. Sometimes I build myself up enough where I will spend, 2-3 weeks without, I haven't had any pain. That's crazy. But I always like to support my joints when I'm lifting, whether I'm lifting overhead and that's my rotator cuff, or whether I'm squatting and that's my knees, because like I said, as you start getting up there in age, you want to start protecting your joints. I thank God I haven't had any arthritis in my fingers or my hands or anything like that, so I don't have to worry about any of that. But if you do have problems with, especially some people have carpal tunnel, right? So if you have carpal tunnel, put it on there, rub it in, see how it works for you. If you have pain in your joints up here. You know, just put like 1 drop here, 1 drop there, and rub it in with the thing. Don't, like I said, don't touch it. Okay, don't touch the iodine. Let it be potent. Let it be 100% pure, and rub it in with the actual dropper. Okay, so you want to, whatever you do, and you always want to squeeze out as much as you can, because you don't want a full dropper. That, trust me, that'll be a mess. So you want to drop, and then do that. And then be very careful where you lay your bottle, because if it tips over, you're going to stain everything. So you're going to put the drop, and it's 1 little drop. I mean, it's not much. It's like a little drop of blood. That's it. And then, you know, rub it across. That's all you do. See, and it does stain. Okay, so that's it. Now, for the last thing, I just put this stain on, okay? And as you can see, it's staining. That stain should stay on at least 8 hours, okay? If that stain goes away within an hour, that tells me that my joints, my ligaments, everything are really deficient in this, and it needs it so bad. And I need to do more. See? So that's it. That's all you do. And I guarantee you're going to love it. I've had people who have had knee pain for months and years, just years. And they've done it, and it's like 3 days later, they're, Marie, you're not going to believe this. I got no pain. I got no pain. Because I'm all about getting older with no pain. Okay? Don't let them feed you that crap. That pain is a thing that has to come with age. That, you know, you lose strength with age. That you lose muscle with age. That is all crap. It's just to make you feel weak. Don't be small. Don't be small. Live up to your full potential. Okay? There's people that are weightlifting clear up to their 80s, 90s. You know, there's ladies still competing in their 80s. I belong to a over 55 weightlifting group, and some of the people in there are just, you would just go, what? You know, some of these guys are lifting weights that some 30-year-olds can't lift, you know, but it's all about taking care of yourself, taking care of your joints, taking care of your muscles, make sure you're getting your minerals, make sure you're getting your fulvic, your acids, you know, make sure you're getting your silica, make sure you're getting your amino acids. You know, your body cannot function without amino acids. Your body can't make amino acids. Get on those amino acids. Get on those trace minerals. Your body needs it. Every time you sweat, every time you urinate, you're getting rid of those. You know, can I only use them for a month? No, you got to use them for the rest of your life. You know, I have them stacked up in my refrigerator, where in the morning I can just take the shot. You know, fulvic and humic acids, you know, these things are excellent for your body. You know, silica for your skin, your nails, your hair, you know, detoxification, all of this stuff. You know, you need iodine. It's all that periodic table minerals. That periodic table is there for a reason. It's going to keep you alive. It's what keeps plants alive. It's what keeps the sky going. It's what keeps the ocean going. It's what keeps everything. It's what keeps us alive. And getting those in is a must. Go back on my videos. You know, you can just go back 10 videos. I think I've already done one on iodine, on, you know, how to do the breakdown. I've done one on silica. I've done, you know, on fulvic and humic. I've done on trace minerals. You know, these should be your foundation for life. The TV wants to feed you full of crap and tell you, you know, oh, it's vitamin enriched. Vitamins is what you need. Vitamins. Screw vitamins. Everything's vitamin enriched. What they don't want you to know is the minerals are what's going to keep you healthy. The minerals are what's going to make you hold on to muscle longer. The minerals are what's going to keep your skin nice. The minerals are what's going to keep your hands from looking old and crepey and, you know, and have all those dots. The minerals are what's going to stop you from getting those little cherry angiomas all over your body. You know, it's the minerals, the minerals, the minerals. You know, stop thinking vitamins and start really concentrating on liquid trace minerals, liquid iodine, liquid silica, liquid, fulvic and humic acid. The liquids, they go right into your bloodstream. And trust me, they're going to keep you so healthy. Okay. And I want you to stay happy. I want you to stay happy, and I want you to stay healthy, and I want you to enjoy your life without anyone having to do your paperwork as you get older. We'll see how many get that. All right. I'll see you next week. Love you guys. Love and respect one another. Bye-bye.